Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now from Wilks Ranch, Aaron Kiser. Aaron, thank you so much for coming in. You guys got a bull sale coming up November 14th. What's exciting about this sale this year?
Well, I think we've got a really nice set this year. Pretty balanced set of bulls. There's some really nice performance bulls, phenotype, but just really balanced. The leadoff bulls, actually one of the leadoff bulls we used as a yearling bull this spring. He's a full house out of a full sister to regiment. Just really neat on paper, but phenotypically really neat too. But there's also some other bulls in there that kind of do a little bit of everything.
Right.
So we're pretty excited, and so we'll see how this year goes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, whenever you are, making the breeding decisions for these cattle, what are you aiming to produce? What are some of the traits that you're really focusing on in these decisions?
Well, I kind of balance is probably the biggest key for me. Of course, I like to see them read a certain way, be really balanced EPDs from birth to winging to yearling, carcass, merit. But I want them to look a certain way. I want them to have some power and some foot on them. We send bulls. Of course, we run quite a few commercial cows over Montana, Oregon, and Idaho, and Texas ourselves. And those cattle have to perform in some pretty rough, dry climates, really rocky climates. And so we basically want these bulls to be able to go out and work pretty much anywhere they go. So
you're in it yourself. You're producing commercial calves yourself with these bull, which means, the commercial cowman looking for these bulls, it's the perfect bull to put in a commercial herd, it sounds like.
Yes, ma'am. I would think so. They've worked tremendously for us. Actually, when I came on board Wilks a little over 10 years ago, I actually came on board to direct the genetics on their commercial side, raise bulls and buy bulls for the ranches. And of course, it kind of evolved into our seed stock deal, and that's what I take care of. But I still direct all the genetics on our commercial deal. And of course, we're not running quite as many commercial cows as we were 3 or 4 years ago. We were running about 10,000 commercial cows in all. Now we're probably about half that right now, just because of droughts between, of course here in Texas, but also Montana had a really bad drought, and the West. And so our numbers are down, but it's been really fun to see how those bulls have performed in not only Oregon, Idaho, and Montana, much less Texas. Of course, I'm a Texas boy. I've always been in Texas, so it's been fun to just kind of see how they work in those different climates.
Right.
So.
Well, I think another part about your operation is really the team that you have working there and the people there. If I got to go to one of the sales. I think that y'all have such a fantastic crew. I think that's probably also what makes this operation so special.
Oh, I think so. Of course, all the ranches have their own managers. They're kind of set apart from each of the other ranches. Have some really good guys out there that are taking care of each one of those ranches. But on my side, I've got one guy, Efren Gonzalez. Him and I've worked together now for over 20 years, and have his brother on board. I've got, of course, Kevin Reed, the asset manager. He's kind of the driving force of us guys, and does a really good job of pushing and helping get us in the position that we need to be at a lot of times and things that we need. And but yes, have a tremendous crew.
Right. Well, real quick before we go, tell us the sales schedule, when we can come out, look at the cattle when the sale starts.
Okay. Well, we're going to probably move those bulls to our sale facility there at Wilks's the Friday before the sale. The sale is on a Tuesday, November 14th. It's going to start at 1. We'll have lunch at 12. But anybody can come look, any time from now to sell if they want to. But they actually will be easier to view from Friday till sale time on Tuesday. Okay. So, but they just give us a call and we'll sure show them to them.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for being here. Looking forward to watching that sale. Make sure and mark your calendars. It will be on bid.superiorlivestock.com. Don't go anywhere. We have more Superior Sunrise up next.